Hey, yo, crypto in health. You want to know how crypto is working in health? We come to you every day with juicy news on wealth, wellness, and well being. We're broadcasting to you live from 1.4 degrees south of the equator and 37 degrees east of the central meridian. I like to tell you we're right in the cryptographic middle of the world. You're with me, Scholastica Mugi, and I'm coming to you at 1400 hours Coordinated Universal Time, UTC, here on the Ubricoin channel. You're just in time, and I'm glad you could join us. This is the channel that offers you freedom of money with our health crypto, the Ubricoin, which should be on your smartphone if you call us on 0713 258 127. Now, let's first get inspiration, and today we look at Psalm chapter 147, verse 11. The Lord takes pleasure in those who fear him, in those who hope in his mercy. Amen and amen. On our crypto word of the day, we define mnemonic phrase. Next on our crypto news segment, we talk about an opinion by founder of Cardano that says Africa will bring 100 million users to DeFi in 3 years from now. And on Ubrica today, we discuss questions and answers that arose during a presentation of Ubrica to members of Mwambao in Northern California. So let's begin by defining a mnemonic phrase, which is a group of words that allow access to a cryptocurrency wallet. So these words store all the information needed to recover your funds on chain. And of course, the wallet software will typically generate a seed phrase and instruct you as a user to write it down on paper. If your computer happens to break down, or your hard drive becomes corrupted, or you lose your phone, whichever the case would happen, this is the only way you can recover your wallet. And of course, you just need to download the same wallet software again, and then use that paper backup to get your Ubricoins back. So just remember that anybody who has these words, if they discover them, then definitely they can steal your Ubricoins. So you must make sure that you're keeping them as safe as you can, and treasure those words, because that's the only way you can recover your wallet. And we remind you that some wallets refer to the mnemonic phrase as a recovery phrase. It's also a backup phrase, it's a seed phrase. So when you come across those words, know that these are the mnemonic phrase, and these are the words that store the information needed for your funds. So that is really critical. As you continue buying more Ubricoins, remember that the mnemonic phrase is the most important thing that keeps your Ubricoins safe. That is the must remember. So having said that, let us look at what is happening as far as adoption of cryptos is concerned. Now, this is an opinion on Cointelegraph by Marco Castrovilli, who talks about Africa to bring 100 million users to DeFi in 3 years from now, says founder of Cardano. Now, Charles Hoskinson predicts that the decentralized finance sector will acquire 100 million users within the next 3 years by tapping into the developing world's market potential. And in an exclusive interview with Cointelegraph, Hoskinson says, and I quote, "Who's actually going to do peer-to-peer loans? Who's actually going to do peer-to-peer insurance? Who's actually going to do peer-to-peer payments? I got news for you. Not a guy living in New York." Cardano, the decentralized cryptocurrency network founded by Hoskinson, intends to take the lead in the DeFi space by developing partnerships in the African continent. According to Hoskinson, DeFi products lack a significant customer base, and the field has no chance of gaining traction in the West because of a cumbersome regulatory environment. On the contrary, developing countries offer a much more flexible regulatory framework, which facilitates crypto innovation. So this has just reminded me that we are already here because we have discovered the potential of this crypto market in the developing countries. And that's why we have Ubricoins for you. Ubricoin offers you wealth, wellness, and well-being. And before you get lost, before you start thinking about, cryptos don't exist, cryptos are still myths, these are things that will come and go, just make sure that you secure your place now by buying Ubricoins, because the only thing that's lacking now is the numbers, and everybody across the world is looking for those numbers. So that is why we are building the Ubricoin community, and you are helping us to do that. You are silent viewer, you who has not yet put some Ubricoins in your smartphone. We're also relying on the 69,856 of us Ubricoin holders who have our friends, our relatives, our enemies, our family members who do not have Ubricoins to come on board rather, and build the community. We build this community together, then we know that with this market potential and everyone looking to the developing countries to come and invest here, we cannot allow wealth to go to them. We need to do the wealth ourselves. We need to create that wealth right here, right now. And we're saying that this is the best time for you to buy Ubercoins while the price is affordable for you, because you want the best return on investment. And so you're doing the buying now. And I gave you the number 0713-258-127 is the number that you need for you to go and definitely download the wallet. We help you download the wallet for you. We allow you to write those words, and then we take you step by step in making sure that you receive those Ubricoins in your smartphone. So be smart and do it now. Do not wait until everyone else has gotten into the space and probably you're left, wondering, why didn't I invest when I was supposed to invest? So timing is very important, and we're telling you that UBN's timing, the time to buy UBN, is now. Do not wait until it's too late. Having said that, we are looking at Ubrica today. We're tackling some questions. And of course, these questions, as I had said earlier, they were raised during a presentation of Ubrica to members of the Mombao in Northern California. And we're looking at questions. The first question was on whether Ubrica health delivery system resembles Kaiser Permanente prepaid system, where members of the Kaiser family pay a prepaid amount of money that guarantees for them health services. And we say yes, because just as Kaiser owns hospitals and the payment system, and the consumers of care are members of that organization, meaning that there's no third party. Similarly, no third party in Ubrica healthcare uh, system, because owners of Ubrica also trade on Soko Janja and generate revenue, and they will own hospitals and clinics. So hence, there's no that party. The next question was on the prepaid premium of $3 seeming low and therefore can't cover everybody. But actually, the $3 come from actuarial studies of having at least 70% coverage of families in a county. And we've calculated by using an example of Nyandarua County here in Kenya. And we saw that if we have 300,000 families, each contributing 300 Kenya shillings, that's the $3, we get a total of 90 million Kenya shillings, that's equivalent to $900,000, which is enough to pay for health services for all the consumers of health in that county. Now, the key is to recruit as many people as possible, and then the economy of scale kicks in. So the reason why health is expensive is because the present coverage by the National Health Insurance Fund, NHIF, is only 3% of the population, meaning that 3% population has to pay a lot of money, and of course that's high premium to cover the 97% of population remaining uncovered. So that is why it's really expensive, and we are then going to look at how we can involve ourselves, and we have seen that the $3 come from actual studies of having at least 70% coverage of families in a county. Now, the last question on that was whether it would be possible to form a non-profit to get suppliers or machinery needed to start the medical centers. And the answer to that is yes. It would be possible to form a non-profit by diaspora nationals who will work in partnership with us here at Ubrica on the ground to supply needed materials and skills. And we're really appreciative of those questions coming in from you people, because of course that is the way to go, because we need to see seek solutions from the questions that are arising, and we come to a common ground and see how we can succeed in the Ubrica project and in everything that we do here. Of course, we're relying on you, and that is why we said that we have weekly Zoom meetings that began this Thursday, and we're looking at Ubrica continuous learning sessions for our ambassadors as well as our regional directors. We remind you that these meetings will be occurring every other Thursday at 6 p.m. East Africa time. And of course, the purpose of these meetings is for us to communicate. As we have seen, communication is really key in allowing us to understand how far we have come. And as far as Ubrica project, UBN, and Sokojanja are concerned. So we also want to make sure that we help you as you create your wealth, your wellness, and your well-being. So let's keep showing up. Let's keep getting our questions ready each and every single time, so that we are able to work together in this journey of achieving wealth, wellness, and well-being. I remind you, it is not possible for us to do it alone. So we need you to come in on board. Teamwork is key in this particular growth of wealth, wellness, and well-being. Having said that, it's my time to love you and leave you, and we encourage you to continue trading, because basic trading is what we need to do now. We learn a lot of basic trading for the Ubricoin, and we're recommending either flyer exchange to do trading with the UBN ETH pair, so that we can boost UBN's price and raise its volume. That's the only way we're going to make sure that we're getting the numbers we want with the Ubricoin, the price that you need in your smartphone for the Ubricoins to give you a better, profits. Then of course we need to do the work for ourselves. Learn basic trading, learn arbitrage trading. Let's do it on either flyer exchange, and we are definitely going to get the wealth, the wellness, and the well-being that we keep talking about. Now, having said that, let's leave with a quote by an American novelist, Erica Jong. And the trouble is, if you don't risk anything, you risk even more. I repeat. And the trouble is, if you don't risk anything, you risk even more. Oh yeah, you risk even more. I have been your girl, Kalastika Muki, and until tomorrow, it is goodbye for now. Ciao.